saying because I didn't have my mic on, but now it's on. So let's put it back on. Okay. But and then there's something in here that says reframe, reframe, reframe. So an example is this event is too hard. So you would reframe. I am learning to keep going even when it's hard. I hate social distancing. I get to spend more quality time by myself. So here's an example. I will never be good enough. I am good enough for me. I am lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm just having me time. Go back, you guys. I need help with my text box. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this. I need my homework. I never get to do what I want. I'm going to do all things I want because that's just a mindset. So, yeah. So, anyway, so that's like some of the things. Then she has, I like this. This is something, a self doubt mountain. So, for this exercise, think of one, a big goal you have and write it inside the mountain. So, this is the mountain. Um, then what she says is think of things that hold you back as you work toward that goal. Write these obstacles in the arrows. You can choose from the following list to create your own as you or create your own. I can choose from the list she has or I can create my own. And as I commit to not letting these obstacles hold me back, I'll reach new heights. So she has here possible obstacles. What others think? I've had that problem. I've had a problem of, oh, I can't do this because, I wonder what they're going to think about me or what do they think about me or past failures. Oh my gosh, I messed that up in the past and, you know, I don't want to try again because, I failed in the past. Rejection. Oh, they didn't want me then. So what makes you think someone's going to want me now? The odds are slim. I'm going to apply for that job, but I don't know because, there's so many more qualified people. Not everybody can do it. And I realize I'm taking a risk. That's a problem I have. I don't take risks. I have to play it safe. Like, and by doing that, I believe I'm hindering myself because I'm, not taking that risk. So let me ask you this question. I worry about what others think of me, true or false. For me, some time. I believe I've failed many times. No, false. And then I often think negative, catastrophic thoughts that start with what if? What if I don't get it? What if? Sometimes, I'm not going to say all the time. Are you afraid of making mistakes? Um, so then they ask, I'm afraid to go out of my comfort zone. Let me tell you something. I personally, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. I personally am sometimes only because that goes back to that self doubt or what is someone going to think of me? Um, lately, last couple of years, I've been watching the van life, right? The nomads, the van lifers, whatever you want to call it. And I said I want to try it. No, I know it's not glamorous. I know you. I will have to minimalize a lot of things I have. Um, but I know that I'll be coming out of my comfort zone. So you ask, why do I want to do it? Why do I want to do the van life? Well, I like to I like to drive, right? And sometimes I just like to get in the car when it's night or whatever, and I just like to ride and just think and listen to the music and all that good stuff and just be with me, in my own thoughts. So in the van, I have everything I need. That's my home. Like my home will be with me. So I could travel anywhere I want to go. Anywhere I want to go. See anything I want to see. Do I have to be safe? Of course. Do I have to keep the van maintenance? Of course. Will I do the type of boondocking? I won't do that. Like I just, for me personally, I'm not boondocking. I'm not staying in the forest and all that. I'm staying at a truck stop. I'm staying at a campground. I ain't doing all that boondocking stuff. No, mm-mm, not me. Um, will I do it? I've been thinking about it. I have a few more years, before I can retire, but I want to make sure that maybe I'm successful on my YouTube channel. Not maybe, but that I'm successful with my YouTube channel. I would do something as far as maybe being a online professor, do teaching, because that's something virtually that you can do anywhere, and that's generated income, because I know my social security and my retirement, will it sustain? Will it be enough? It probably will, because I won't be in an apartment with all that high rent, or a house where I'm paying, the high mortgage, or I'm paying for the electricity and the cable and all that good stuff. So it's something that I want to do. It's a dream and a desire. Um, but again, I have to learn to set boundaries and learn that it's okay. It's okay to love me, and to do the things that I want to do. I've done the mom things. I've raised my kids. My grandkids are getting older, and nothing in life is promised, and it's just time for me. And will I be lonely? What I desire is to get into, again, a campground that is a community where you have neighbors, and you do things, and the campgrounds have different activities, and you just get out with other van lifers and do things. um so I won't per se say that I'd be lonely, because like right now my best friend is 8 hours away. Like when I moved from New York, we're still besties, but it's not like when I was home, and we'd go out and hang out and do all the fun stuff. So I really don't um do that now. So will I be lonely? I doubt it, because I like to read. I like being with myself. I'm secure in myself. So, it wouldn't hurt me to, you know, not have that noise, that distraction. And if it does, hey, there's FaceTime and telephone. And again, that's the thing, when you are in a van or a mobile home, anything like that, you have your house with you. So if I say, you know what, I want to go to New York to visit my bestie, or I want to go to North Carolina and visit my sister, I have options, because one day I don't have to stay in a hotel. I don't have to stay with anybody. I just make sure my tanks are empty, because I'm taking a shower. I'm not taking a shower in no rest. I want to shower in my van. I want to use the bathroom in my van. So those are things that I know that I would have to get used to, that I'm responsible for making sure that stuff is emptied out. And that's basically, if you look at it, just like you're cleaning your house, you got to clean your toilet. Just be a little different. You know what I mean? And hey, who knows? I may feel different when I get out there. I'm saying that now because I'm not doing the van life. I'm sitting here on the terrace getting ready to move into, an apartment. But those are some of the dreams and desires I have. What are some of the things you guys want to do when you retire, if you're not already retired, or if you're a van lifer, or if you're an empty nester and you know single? And what are some things that you like to do? I know, as my bestie, she likes to crochet or knit. I don't know, she makes blankets, so the big, so she must knit, but that's something she likes to do. Whereas I've never learned how to do that, but I want to learn how to do it, but I've never learned how to do it. So, maybe that's something. Nah, not at this age. I'm not going to do it now. Mm-mm. Let me see. What else do I like to do? basically that's how I like to read, you know. Um, I just like doing things like that.
I guess you don't want
I
your
like
chicken
to,
nugget.
excuse me, you guys, I'm sorry. All right, with that being said, I have distractions, so I'm going to end the video, but I appreciate you all. I thank you. Leave me a comment below. What is something you like to do for you? If you're an empty nester, if you're a van lifer, let me know. Until the next time. Bye.